Hey, it's Ian from Las Vegas Scooters and Lifts again. Today I'm installing a Harmar AL6000 internal vehicle lift for a scooter. Okay, so this is your AL6000. As you would get it out of the box, we had to remove the box to get it through the door so I could pre-assemble it. But this is what you get, plus other parts as well, depending on your vehicle. But these are usually for people carriers, as we call them in the UK, or minivans over here in the US. And these go in the third row of seats behind the second row, obviously. And this will give you access to load and unload power wheelchairs and mobility scooters. So what this does is it comes out of the back of the vehicle, then lowers down to the ground so you can ride the scooter on, and then operate it. It lifts it up and takes it into the back of the vehicle, so everything's nice and secure. So you get all your kit with the lift. The wiring harness would be the first thing you would do. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some pre-assembly on this. It's going to be quite a long job. It's not as easy as doing the external lifts. Not that they're too easy, but yeah. So I'll lay out all the parts that we've got for this vehicle. Of course, when you order these, you must get the right kits for your vehicle, for all different styles of vehicle. So there's not one kit that fits all. They do recommendations of what you need. Don't lose that. Of what you need for your vehicle, for it to fit in your vehicle. So typically they lock onto the dog bones, what they call dog bones, of the third row seat. That's where your seat actually physically locks to the vehicle at the front and holds the seat down. So you get a bar that you attach, which you'll see in the video. I'll try and capture most of it. Hopefully it's going to go well. So yeah, I'm going to get all the parts out and pre-assemble so you can see what's involved. Stay tuned. Okay, that's the third row seat adapter plate kit, and basically it contains two runners, runner plate, and also the seat, for want of a better word, they kind of wrap around the seat that folds into the back of the car. When you fold down your third row seat, it folds into a little space at the rear of the vehicle, and this basically wraps around the third row seats, one on either side. And then those two bolts sticking up the top there and there go into these two holes. So that supports the front of the lift. Those runners go underneath the lift and then through this bar here, which is then locked into place with those screws. And then you bolt the lift to this plate and you can adjust the height of the lift at the front in case your threshold of your vehicle is a little bit higher. It's all adjustable, but that's your first section. That's your third row seat plate adapter kit. So that you would have to order if you had a folding third row of seats. That's one part of the kit you would have to order, and that's what we have to order for this vehicle because it has a folding third row seat and not a removable third row seat. Some have removable where you can physically take the chairs out of the vehicle, or some have, most of them have nowadays, where they fold into a hole at the back of the vehicle. So you fold seats down, put that on, then that lift goes on top of that. So before that, we've got the rear lock down tube or mechanism, lock down bar, and that basically is that. I'll take it out of the bag so you can see a bit better. But that goes at the back of the third row of seats, close to the second row. Let's just get rid of this bag. And this is the most important part of the lift, apart from the lift itself. And this is what anchors the lift down at the back of the vehicle. So hopefully you don't have to go bolting into the vehicle, and these go into what they call the dog bones, which hold the seats. When you fold the seats forward, they lock them into place. So this locks onto the dog bones, and then the lift locks onto this. This side, it's only there for support, only for front weight support. It doesn't have to be held down or locked into place with anything. It's as long as this is locked in at the back, then the lift just rests on this. It is bolted in, of course, but it's only for downward pressure. It's only when the lift is actually going back in, it needs a good strong footing, which is what this is for. And they give you all hooks and bolts and things like that to bolt in the rear section of the lift. So that you do get with the platform, which the platform is over here. So this comes separate in the box, and then you have to attach that at the end of the install, because you have adjustment screws there and there. A bit greasy. These adjustment screws, in case your plate is at a funny angle, it's either up or down, you can adjust it there so it's nice and level. But you'll see that. You get your locking straps, so you can secure your scooter or wheelchair with these ratchet straps. Easy operate ratchet straps there, and another set over there. Damn so likes. Anyway, so yeah, that just locks into these two lugs here, and then that's pretty much it. It's quite an easy fitment. The plate is, it just hangs off its own weight on those two lugs, which are just there. They go on these two things there, one on either side, and then that's what the plate locks into. It acts like a forklift mechanism. It's got like a couple of stages there, plus this is actually their new version of this. It used to be like a scissor arm that came out like that and dropped. So it came like that and dropped out of the vehicle. Now this goes out like a forklift, goes up and then drops down off the back of the vehicle like that, making it a lot more tidy. So yeah, wiring, hate doing the wiring. That's the longest part of the job on a normal lift. But yeah, especially minivans, because it's so low to the ground, we have to try and get it inside the vehicle. So, and the phone's ringing, time to cut. Okay, the customer's vehicle's here. Sorry about the noise, we're having some construction work over there somewhere. But yeah, it's Honda AL6000. First thing I've got to do is wire from the front to the rear. Flames going over, so excuse the noise. Yep, scooter's in the back, so we'll get that out and then find the battery, wire it up, and then start getting all the framework ready for the lift to go in. So stay tuned. Okay, so we've got the floor leveling kit with this one. I should have really arranged this beforehand, but I did it off camera. This is basically if you've got an uneven floor in your van. As you can see, the floor dips down just there. And there's what we call the dog bones, there and there. And that's what the lift secures to. And these are those brackets I was showing you earlier. These are the ones that hook down here and go around the seat to support the front of the lift. So I'll just offer these up quickly. Sorry about the planes. Just so I can, I know I'm going to clear this threshold, get the right height set on these, and then I can tighten these all up, and then I'll go in to install that. The cable was an absolute pain in the dick. Yeah, trying to find a route through the bodywork. I luckily found something under the passenger seat, but it made the wire very short. It should reach. It should come to about here. So that's where it's plugged into the actual lift itself. So right, let me get these offered up and get them tightened in, and then I can start putting those onto the dog bones, which is all this apparatus here. So that's this bit here. That's the main hole to the left with those holes there. They're just support legs, and this is the floor leveling kit. So, all right, carry on. Okay, well, another pain in the dick. See how the floor just sinks in. There's no real base for it. So trying getting that level was an absolute pain. I'm thinking I may struggle with this side. It may interfere with the lift, but until I get the lift in and find out, I won't know. So wish me luck. But I've got it in and as level as I can get it, because of that piece there touching the plastic. That piece is not. So, but it's as level as I'm going to get it. I'm about to drop these down again because these are sitting too high. Bring the front up too high. I may even go down more. Oh crap, that was hard. Okay, so lift's in. I've had to bolt that down there because that was bouncing up and down like a mother, and that was okay. Wiring reached. Just got to finish tidying that wiring up. Yeah, it's good enough. Had to do a little bit of adjustments, but yeah, just got the platform to put on. Assemble the scooter, put the seat plate on. That's that seat plate underneath the seat, so she can attach the straps to the scooter. But yeah, I'm going to take a break, quick lunch break. I'm not sure even what time it is and how long it's taking. She got here at 9 o'clock, so I'll check the time when I get in. But if you want to do one of these on your own, don't. It's hard. So. Alright, let's take a break. Okay, that's all done. Easy putting the plate on and just adjusting it. I showed you earlier on the other video. Those screws are just adjust to get the plate level. That's your remote control, your on off switch plus two little lights. up and down, easy to operate, and Jenny's going to operate that for us. So just press the down button. Sorry for the wind noise, and all the trucks decided to do construction today. Watch your step. It comes out, clears the back of the vehicle. And that's the seat plate put on, and these are your straps just to hold it in place. That's it, perfect. It hits the ground nice and level, and then you would undo your straps and then ride off and then put it back in. Perfect, nice and convenient. Of course you have to fold the tiller down or take the basket off, otherwise it won't fit through the gap. It's magnetic there, so you don't lose it. Turn the power off, close the hatch. You're all snug, safe and sound. Nice. So that's another one done.
Another one.
About 5 hours it took in total, so...
Hard worker right here, hard worker.
Alrighty. So until next time, like, share, subscribe.
Thanks guys.
Thanks for watching. Bye now.